Hello, my YouTube friends. This is John at Left-Handed Models, and this is What Did You Buy Wednesday for July 16th. This is thought up and hosted by Joe at Big Sky Model Workshop, and got quite a few things to show here. I've been busy this last week, so let's see what we got here. So this is my first, let's call it a buy, a gentleman named David Christopher, who does build models, but he does not have content yet as far as model building content, but he does watch videos. He happened to have a good set of these decals for my trailer, and I am just so thankful for it. He contacted me and agreed to send it to me and did not want to charge me. So I'm at least going to pay him for his time and his postage, because it had to come in a big box so that it wasn't crinkled up too bad. They're in very good shape. They are, I would say, uh, as perfect as they can be for their age, which is, I don't know, it's not really that far ago, is it? Probably 20 years though now. But they're all perfect, and they'll be watching for my video on my final for my race vehicle hauler, because they they will be on it then. I'm sure hoping anyway. We'll see how much luck I have putting these on a what I essentially can figure is a corrugated trailer. Now another thing is I found a set of, let's see if I can get these a little closer, Jurassic Park decals for my Jeep build. And so I'll be using these on the doors, and I'm not sure which number I'm going to use yet, but I may cut this number off so and use some other number, probably not number 5, because I think number 5 is actually one of the Explorers. So we'll see how this goes with but I really wanted the door ones, and these were eBay purchase, very reasonable. I got a nice thank you and a smiley face. So we'll be using those. And let's see, this was from, oh, might as well open it up and tell you, because it was a very good service. Max, maxcop.com, graphic solutions. Maybe that's a D. That's probably a CDP, Max CDP. And he's got a little store on eBay. And for my American Motors car that I had all the crinkled brown decals on, I was able to find a set uh, for that car. And it's the Bobby Allison, of course, but it's got number 12 and number 16, which are the two main race cars for the year of my car. And these look to be brand new, and they're by Cherry Run Decals. And if I remember right, the company I bought these from, I've bought decals from before. So, and this was another eBay purchase. Now, it's going to take a little bit to get some of the other buys. Uh, it turns out I have a bunch of um, unboxed Hot Wheels cars, and so I found these on Amazon, and they're you can wall hang them, which is what I want to do with them. And they actually come with little plastic things that have nails already in them, so you just have to put them up there, and then you got your room for your cars. And it comes as a set of 4, and it was under $20, but I don't remember how much under. but I'm real happy to get those because I had no more space for my unboxed Hot Wheels. Now the next thing, and this is Ollie's buy. Yep, says so right there. They have a few cans of spray paint. Now I use a lot of Rust-Oleum because it's the most common, even though I don't like their nozzles anymore because they're hard to clean out. But this was $2.99, and it's called Satin Driftwood, and so it's a color I didn't have. So I thought, well, it's it might be a good camouflage color. So we'll see how that goes. But for $3, I can afford to try that out. Now this next one is a vintage store buy. We get in the picture. The whole thing gets in the picture. And I'll include anybody I mention, I'll include their channel name in the description. While watching Hpiguy, and I watch every one of his videos because I like his builds, I like the way he tells you things that he's doing, as well as does a good full unboxing, and you get to see all the parts and things like that. Well, one of the things he mentioned was when he does his decals, he uses a glass bowl so that it keeps the water hotter longer. And I was using a plastic bowl, and the last time I did just a few decals, I had to refill it 3 times. And that's a lot of wasted time. Well, I used this already and was able to do, I don't know, a lot of decals and over a long period of time because they were tricky and it was still hot. Just filled it 1 time. So I'm going to pause this and move some things closer. I'll be back. So the sandpaper is something I found at Ace Hardware, I think, or no, it was at Ollie's. No, it must have been Ace because there's no Ollie's sticker on it. And I wanted something that was finer so that I can sand like the primer before I paint, or the body before I prime, and things like that. So I just thought I'd pick some of these up and try them. We'll see how that goes. Now this is a Ollie's buy. Nope, Hobby Lobby, 40% off, and I was looking for one, and here it is. So I'm sure we've all seen this unboxed. So I may or may not unbox it. It's going to be a custom build so that I can use part of it with an older Jeep for the back. So we'll see how that goes. Then I needed 2 of these. I found them on sale at Hobby Lobby, and so I'm pretty sure it's got Chevrolet engines, but I will be converting them to Fords by probably I'll need Ford exhaust manifolds, valve covers, and turn the intake manifold around. Since it's plastic, you can do that sort of thing. I have done that before when I needed a Ford engine, is just put the distributor in the front, and it looks pretty good that way. So I'll be building this soon, I think, for the what's it called? Saturday Night Short Track. Now I wanted to show this because this is the way it came from Amazon, with packing tape wrapped around the one end. The other end only had the factory seal, which is where I opened it to check all the parts. All the parts are good and not squashed, but it's just amazing to me that Amazon allows stuff to be shipped this way. It's just really ridiculous. I mean, if you want the box, you want the picture on the box, you're not getting it here. So but at least all the parts arrived, and this kit, which is number 07675 from Revell, and it says it's a level 5 kit. And I read somewhere, yeah, 146 parts. It's not scrimpy on the parts. Let's see, can you see that without the glare? Maybe there. That's a squished up view of all the sprues, and there's just I looked. There's a lot of parts here, so this will be a fun build though. My wife ordered this because she really likes them and wants me to build one. I'm so glad she doesn't want to buy one because I have driven them back when they were new, and it wasn't fun. The other thing I got, and this was a deal for a Hpiguy kit. It was a deal, and I don't know how many parts there are because everything's in Japanese, but it is kit number 21211. Let's see, maybe 94 pieces. So it does say. It says 2008 Hpiguy Corporation, and I don't know that I'm going to make it green. It's white now, so I may not. It'll probably be some other color, but it'll probably be a stock color. And so I think if I find something else, it'll have to go in next week. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, and please like me and subscribe. And I'll try to do one of these every week. Maybe not this extensive. Expensive? No, not really. Alrighty. Bye for now.